First up, let's get in a corporate voice. Reliance Power has signed an MOU with Bangladesh to develop a 3,000 megawatt power plant. Mr. Lalit Jalan, the Group Director of Reliance Group, joins us with the details. Mr. Jalan, can you take us through what this means financially to your company? A 3,000 megawatt would mean how much in terms of revenues and how much in terms of margins?
Yeah, Lata, good morning. And this is a 3,000 megawatt power project. The capacity is going to be an LNG-based combined cycle power project in Bangladesh. When we were looking at the growth opportunities, we found a natural fit in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is very power-starved, and they have limited gas and no coal. And as part of their master plan 2010, they had planned for a large LNG-based power project. We had already invested in world-class equipment for our Samalkot project, which, owing to lack of gas, the 8,000 crores was not productive. So it was an excellent fit for us. It's a 3,000 megawatt project near Dhaka. It will be based on imported LNG of FSRU of Mahesh Kali Island in Cox's Bazar district. The total investment will be to the tune of $3 billion, around 18,000 crores. And the timelines for the first phase, which will be 1,500 megawatts, would be about 3 years from today, so middle of 2018. And the additional 750 each train would come in 6 months' time.
No, I didn't get you, sir. You said that Samalkot, because of gas availability reasons, was stranded. So you use the equipment that you imported for Samalkot for this plant?
We will be using, because that's a...
This is so easily dismantleable, is it?
Yeah, most of the equipment is lying in crates, because since the gas was not available, the equipment is lying at site.
Okay.
It's light crated.
Okay. And is it a long distance? Will there be costs involved in the transportation? Is it that easy to...
It's fairly easy. This is fully covered under appropriate vendor guarantees. The transport cost will be very negligible in a project of this size.
Okay. Since a large part of, your capex seems to be done for this, Mr. Jalan, can you just tell us what the total project would eventually cost, accounting for this transfer of equipment, and how would it be funded? Is there any funding which both the governments would undertake?
Yeah, so we have invested around 8,000 crores for our Samalkot project. So that investment is already done. This total project is 18,000 crores. So it entails an additional investment of about 10,000 crores.
Okay.
So the financial closure of this will happen once we get all the land and the PPA clearances and the tie-up for the LNG and everything.
So when when you mention financial closure, what kind of details can you share with us of the financial tie-up for this 10,000 crores?
No, this is too early, because till the time we can complete the land and the LNG and the PPA, the question of getting a financial closure does not arise.
Okay. How much of your 8,000 crore Samalkot plant can be used in the new one?
Almost entirely.
So you mean you make an 8,000 crore benefit on the new project?
It's not a benefit. It was
I mean, you will be paid for it, right?
Yeah, we have already paid for it. So it's an investment which was non-productive currently, given the current gas situation in India, and which does become productive in the next 3 years. So it's a great win for Reliance Power.
Okay. No, what I mean is that otherwise you would have spent 18,000 crores through equity or debt to put up that plant. Now 8,000 crore is almost Reliance Power's own equity going in there.
That's right. That's right.
So how does that improve your ROEs? Give us a ballpark figure.
Yeah, so that ROE, once assuming in an 18,000 crore project, you have 6,000 crores of equity.
Yeah.
This 6,000 crores of equity will start getting returns.
Okay.
Today, that money is not getting returns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So does that resolve your loan repayment problems in India to Indian lenders?
We do not have any loan repayment problems whatsoever in India.
Not problem, loan repayments.
No, we have no loan repayment problems and no loan repayment issues. We are the lowest geared corporate sector in power and infrastructure. Our power loans are in the lower than 1.5 to 1. Okay. Our infra debt is less than 1 to 1.
Okay. Mr. Jalan, you know, in the past, when there are a lot of these MOUs which are signed between countries, the criticism has been that it hasn't really taken off despite the MOUs being signed. And this might not be, you know, true for the power space, but in general, that's what the feedback or the criticism has been. How confident are you of, you know, this MOU going through in terms of any sort of milestone dates that we can expect? And if you've had past experience on the same?
No, I cannot speak about other MOUs, but we haven't signed frivolous MOUs and not implemented them. We are very, very serious about the project. We have been working on the project for more than 1 year, and we have done a detailed techno-commercial study which was presented to the government of Bangladesh. And now, based on the study, we have presented a proposal to them, which is now culminated into an MOU. So it's just not an, we have just gone and signed an MOU.
Okay. What is the timeline now? When do you actually get financial closure, start construction, and when do you make money?
Yeah, we expect to start construction over the next 6 to 12 months after all the formalities are done. And the financial closure would also be done during that same period. The first phase would get done within 3 years. So we expect middle of 2018, which will be 1,500 megawatts, which will be half the capacity. And the additional 750 each would take between 6 to 9 months each. So by end of 2019, the entire project would be up and running.
And in 2018, what will be the revenues approx?
It will be for 1,500 megawatts gas-based LNG, imported LNG-based project would be in the range of 6,000 crores.
Okay. Mr. Jalan, just one final question from me then. Is this maybe a strategy of the company to sort of increase the international exposure and any more countries that we can expect you to possibly step foot in?
While, we are focused on India, which is our primary focus, but we do look at opportunities worldwide. And as and when profitable opportunities are available worldwide, we would definitely look at it. In the interest of our shareholders.
Okay. Till 2018, there is no money coming from here?
No, there will be, because the power project would not be on.
Okay. Okay, so the revenues start flowing in only in
2018 middle. That's right.
All right.
This will also mean an EPC contract to Reliance Infrastructure.
Okay, and how much would that be?
That will be in the range of 10,000 crores.
Okay, and when does the money for that flow? That should flow earlier.
Yeah, that will start flowing in the next 6 months.
Okay. Can we have some idea as to, therefore, how much revenues, extra revenues you make this year? What is the percentage rise in revenues?
In Reliance Infrastructure, in current year FY16, there will be hardly any revenue.
Okay.
But this 10,000 crores would be spent over the next, I would say, FY17-18.
All right, all right. In that case, we must understand that Reliance Power will not be bidding for those gas-based, for that 30% gas and the subsidy that the government was willing to give.
Yeah, we have decided to look at this opportunity.
Instead.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Jalan, pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much for joining us.